Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. Today, I'm sharing a very exciting episode covering what I believe are the healing foundation. There are six of them, and I'm going to go a little bit into detail today about what they are and why they're so important. But this is a term that I say quite a lot. I say, make sure you're addressing the foundations first. And then I realize I don't have an actual resource that I could send people to and what I actually mean by that. So I decided to create what I call the Healings Bundle. And after 10 years in the health and nutrition industry now, which is crazy to say, I've really come to realize that people get so carried away with complex things, whether it's IV treatment, intense detoxes, parasite cleanses, heavy metal protocols, and they're completely overlooking these basic pillars of health. So I wanted to create this podcast episode as a juicy resource and just explanation as to why I created this little bundle. And the analogy that I love to give is imagine building a house. Instead of choosing what curtains that you're wanting or what cushion covers are going to look best or what window frames even are going to look good, you want to make sure that the foundations are strong and sturdy first. Otherwise, the other things aren't going to be effective. So it's the same with parasite cleanses. There's a time and a place for them. A lot of my clients have amazing results with that, but if you aren't, for example, regulating your nervous system, supporting your detox, getting good quality sleep, then this is why either people don't see results at all or they get negative reactions. So I had this idea to bundle together masterclasses that I've done over the past few years, originally as part of my one-to-one clients packages. They did get to join live and ask their questions, but just to make the most of that amazing content that I did and repurpose it in a way that helps more people, I wanted to introduce you to my brand new Healings Foundations bundle, which is out right now. I launched it today if you're listening live to the episode. And for this week only, if you sign up before the end of the week, so before the 12th of August, you're also going to receive a special bonus enrollment gift, which is my popular and very transformative hypnosis track that my clients use. And it's called the Healing Motivation Hypnosis. The clients have seen really great improvements. They love it. It really helps them if they're struggling with their sleep or having down days, or just to really wire in that belief that healing is possible. You're going to get this free of charge as an enrollment week bonus, which is very exciting. So I'll just give you an overview of what's included in this bundle, and then we'll go a little bit deeper into each foundation. So the 6 different modules are: number 1, the power of your subconscious mind. These are in no real order. I've put them in a kind of order, but some people are already doing the sleep thing really well and they're missing out number 1. So yeah, go at it through in your own speed. So these are foundational things that I think are absolutely key to healing whatever symptom or condition you're dealing with. So whether it's digestive issues or anxiety or PCOS or fertility issues, these are things to work on. So number 1, the power of your subconscious mind. Number 2, stress, trauma, and the nervous system. Number 3, masterclass is supporting your female menstrual cycle. Number 4 is mastering your metabolism. 5 is optimizing sleep. And number 6 is all about gut health and detoxification. Plus, you're going to get some extra little bonuses as well. A printable shopping list with my favorite staple kitchen products, basically, and then my non-toxic product recommendations link. It's a Google Drive document that's got so many of my favorite brands and specific products listed. So what's my favorite sauna mat? What's my favorite red light glasses company? What brands do I like for skincare? Where do I get my online groceries for healthy gluten-free products? Everything that's usually reserved for my one-to-one clients, but I'm giving you all of this. So the 6 masterclasses, and these are minimum 60 minutes, but some of them are 90 minutes long. You're getting the recipe guide, the non-toxic products link, lifetime access to these for as long as they're around. And this is all just for £111. My lowest cost offering ever at the moment, and you're getting so much valuable content, whether you're brand new to the holistic healing world or you've been trying to heal for a while and you just feel stuck. It's perfect for either of those situations. I can guarantee there's something within this content, if that's you, you've been on your health journey for a few years, I can guarantee there's something in this content that will spark an idea, some next steps for you, something that you're missing. And sometimes it is so basic and you've just overlooked it and gone to more complex things. Sometimes you even have to come back to the foundations after you've done some more of this deeper healing work. So I believe everyone can benefit from this, and it's a resource you'll probably find yourself coming back to time and time again. So I'm not going to share everything in this episode because that is reserved for the bundle, and I am going to give you a little sneak peek though as to what's covered in each of the masterclasses. So the Power of the Subconscious Mind masterclass, we start off by discussing what is the subconscious mind, why it's so important, especially for healing, but you can also use these principles for general life and improving things like your relationship and your finances, your career, the power of the placebo and nocebo effect, and how the power of your belief really influences whether you get positive or negative results with supplements or foods or diets. I share how the subconscious mind stores information and processes information and receives information, and that way you can speak directly to it, because some things just aren't effective. Like trying to speak to your subconscious mind is really, really difficult. Some important NLP theories, how the reticular activating system of the brain is involved in the subconscious mind and healing, how we have these different internal filters and different models of reality. This is a lot of the work and studies I learned last year in 2023 when I did the S Supply certification and learned all about these different things, NLP techniques. I learned about hypnosis and different therapies and really how to influence and change the subconscious mind, because that's absolutely possible. And in fact, it is key. Having specific goals and direction is key. Your subconscious mind needs to know where it's going. It's like a cruise ship. You can't just set sail and expect to end up at your end result, which is you healed and thriving and happy and healthy, if you don't have a specific plan and you don't have a specific vision. And the best tools that can influence the subconscious mind and rewire your brain. So that's number one. Number two is the masterclass on stress, trauma, and the nervous system. So I share the function of the nervous system, the different parts of the nervous system, autonomic, the parasympathetic, sympathetic nervous system. And a lot of people are just either in one camp or the other. They're like, everything is just nervous system work and you just need to do energy healing and you need to do these special eye exercises and brain techniques and meditation. And then other people, it's just all physical. All you need to do is heal your gut. I am in the middle. So I think both are important. So I can share my approach to nervous system regulation, symptoms that you might have dysregulation in this area, some of the factors that influence our nervous system, both physical, chemical, structural, even things like chiropractic care and having bad posture can be involved. The impact of trauma, big T versus little t trauma, and examples of that, the importance of the vagus nerve and how to support that, which will help with both your brain and your digestion and all of the benefits that come from that. When your gut's working better, your hormones, your immune system are going to be even stronger. And my top tools and tips for supporting healing of the nervous system. And if you are someone who's struggled with trauma, which is pretty much everyone to some degree, how I recommend going about that with next steps. So that's number two. Number three is supporting your female menstrual cycle. Initially, I gave an overview of the menstrual cycle, and this is just so integral if you're a woman. This should be something that's taught in school, honestly, but we get either nothing or we get false advice where we're told that we can get pregnant any day of the month, which is not true. So I teach you exactly when during the month that you're fertile, what's happening with our hormonal fluctuations, how you can feel so different one week to the next, and why that's not necessarily a bad thing unless it's very extreme. I share what a healthy period looks like, a healthy menstrual cycle. So this is what you're going to be working towards. There is a range of different things that might be normal for you, but that's what we're looking for. We don't want it to be 28 days one month, then 35, then 20, then 32. It's just a bit irregular. So yeah, I'll show what to be aiming for and working towards with your hormonal health, how to support each stage of the cycle, whether that's the menstrual cycle and period versus the follicular phase, ovulation, luteal phase, more about cycle syncing and how you can use different foods and supplements and exercises during those times to actually work with your body rather than work against. So I'm not someone who is really diligent with cycle syncing where I only eat certain things at certain times, but I do take inspiration from that, and I've created my own most effective things that are really worth doing and can really help you. And then I share more about fertility awareness method, the non-hormonal form of contraception that I personally use, and how to identify your fertile window. So if you are both trying to conceive or wanting to avoid pregnancy, either one, you can really benefit from learning about the fertility awareness method, which is called FAM. And there's some really useful resources and apps and things I recommend downloading, because you can then get to understand your specific body. Masterclass 4 is mastering your metabolism. So I share signs of metabolic dysfunction, and this can really lead to a laundry list of symptoms from hair loss to acne to PCOS, weight gain, blood sugar crashes, fatigue, brain fog, so many different things. The foundations of blood sugar control, so how to regulate your blood sugar, and then the shopping list is going to go alongside that to share some specific foods, and then you would basically just choose a protein, carb and fat from the list and build your plate that way. The foundations of metabolism, so what does that even mean? What's going on in the body when we eat a meal? What happens? How does a carbohydrate break down to a sugar, and what happens to our body? How do the cells get fed? How's insulin produced? All of that stuff. Why it's so important for overall health and the connection between your metabolism and other body systems. It really is a foundation for hormonal health. So I specialize in hormones, but I talk a lot about blood sugar, and that's because it's the number one job of your endocrine system, your hormone system, is to keep your blood sugar regulated. So there's no way it's going to care about your period or your skin or your hair if you aren't meeting its number one need. So it really is important for every body system. If your metabolism, your blood sugars all over the place, your mood is going to be, your weight, your immune system is going to be inflamed and stressed out. And obviously how to improve metabolic health. So each of these masterclasses obviously comes with tips. Just want to point that out. It might be obvious, but yeah, just want to say there are going to be recommendations. This isn't medical advice. This isn't like super personalized to you and your needs, but I trust that you'll use your wisdom and you'll speak to your healthcare practitioner and just make sure it's right for you, especially if you're on any form of medication or have any conditions and diagnosis. But a lot of it is just basic common sense and ancestral wisdom that we've just lost connection to. So nothing too crazy. Number 5 is the optimal sleep masterclass. So why sleep is so integral for your overall healing, how it impacts your metabolism, detox, hormone health, what are some signs of a good quality sleep, what happens during the different sleep phases, my favorite way to track sleep and recovery, more about the Chinese medicine body clock, which I personally love learning about in college and still use it to this day with clients to help them pinpoint what waking up at 3 a.m. might indicate, for example. The importance of circadian rhythm and how that influences, again, menstrual cycles, mood, energy, and my top tips for your best night's sleep. And then last but not least, the gut health and detox masterclass shares an overview of the digestive process. So I really want you to understand what's going on in your body. So each one kind of has a little bit of a science lesson to begin. What should be happening when we're eating versus what might happen when you have IBS or dysfunction in the gut, poor digestion. I cover leaky gut syndrome, also known as intestinal permeability. So what's happening here, and what are some of the different factors that can contribute to it, what helps you to heal it and recover from that, the different symptoms and conditions you might have if you are experiencing leaky gut. And then for detoxification, I talk you through the detox pyramid and how the order of operations is super important when it comes to detoxing, how you can't just start someone on a really intense liver detox cleanse if they're constipated, if their bowels are backed up, because you're going in the wrong order. So how to support each of the different emunctory organs, which are the elimination organs like your liver and your lymph, and the main toxins to avoid, so things like mold and pesticides, some more specifics about those things. So you can see I wasn't lying when I said it was packed with information. Again, this is your chance to get over 7 hours of video content. The presentation slides are included as well for each one, plus the principal shopping list, the non-toxic products guide for everyone. And this week, if you sign up until the end of day Sunday, 11th of August, you also get my powerful healing motivation hypnosis that I'll send to your inbox that can help you to rewire your subconscious mind away from sickness and towards healing. All of that is just 111, £111. So the link to sign up is in the show notes, and I would love for you to post on Instagram or social media and tag me at Viva Natural Health when you've got your bundle so I can see and celebrate you. And I'm so happy that I've released this and cannot wait to hear about your biggest takeaways and wins. As always, if you're looking for further support, check out my signature one-to-one package, Hormone Reset. You do get access, by the way, to all of this stuff. So if you just want to skip the foundations and just go for the intense transformation package, you also get all of this plus so much more within the program included. And I'm also pretty sure I'm going to be running another one of my group programs in September. So stay tuned for that if you're interested in working with me in some further capacity. But all of the updates will be on my social media, email newsletter, and website if you're not staying in touch on there. And thank you for listening, and enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're up to. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, I would love for you to leave me a rating and review on your podcast app, as this helps to support the show and it allows it to reach more people with this valuable information. Come and say hi over on Instagram. I'm at Viva Natural Health. And if you haven't already, check out my website, vivanaturalhealth.co.uk, for tons more free resources and to discover how I could support you further. I currently offer one-on-one consultation packages if you want my top level support, then more affordable group programs and self-paced online courses. So there really is something for everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you back here next week for another episode.